Good morning, good evening, or good night to Miss Ades and to whoever is watching this. My name is Milan Keza from the third semester of Universitas Multimedia Nusantaras Perhotelan Major. Today I will explain about my interview and survey results for my product, Mas Rito. So, the purpose of this whole presentation is to evaluate market challenges and opportunities while also exploring customer preferences. These are the subjects of my interview and also the survey. So for the interview, I interviewed the manager of Donor Kebab Living World, which is Mr. Uji. And for my prospective customer, I chose my sister, Miss Malia Keiza, and she has tried the product before. For my survey results, it is 31 people. They are my friends from campus and all people who are related to me, such as my family or my close friends. These are the question lists. For the manager, my main questions are: what do you think is the main attraction of the food sold here? What strategies are used to attract customers? How is the market for fusion cuisine, especially those that combine local and international flavors, developing in your experience? What customer trends or challenges have you observed in meeting this demand? And four, in your opinion, how does the choice to use local ingredients influence consumer perception and loyalty in the food industry? Are there certain demographic groups or markets that are more responsive to sustainability and local sourcing? And for the customers, first of all, I asked them the customer profile and also what influences your decision to try a new food product, and how do factors such as flavor, cultural uniqueness, price, and convenience play a role in your choice? What platforms or methods do you typically use to discover new dining options? First of all, Mr. Uji answered for the first one. It is the main appeal of our food is the authentic Middle Eastern flavors that have been adapted to suit the taste of Indonesian customers. This can help my product by appealing more to the taste of Indonesian customers and consumers. And two, his answer to the second question is by offering premium quality at affordable prices to reach various market segments. And also, our outlets are often located in busy areas such as shopping malls and train stations. This helps a lot because my product is going to be located mostly in malls and also standalone stalls in bazaars and the such. And then for his third answer, it is that customers nowadays seek unique culinary experiences that blend international and local flavor elements. We see this trend as an opportunity since people tend to be curious about culinary innovations. And for number three, his challenges, he also said that not all customers immediately accept new flavors, so providing a positive first experience is crucial, and that maintaining a balance between local and international flavor is critical in fusion cuisine. He also said that innovation often requires unique ingredients, so pricing needs to remain competitive. For the fourth answer, he said that using local ingredients creates an impression that our business supports the local economy, which adds value in the eyes of customers. He also said that this strategy, usually using local ingredients, is most responsive to the millennials and Gen Z, as they tend to be more concerned about sustainability and social values. And for the prospective customer interview, it is Miss Malia. She's a high school student, 16, and she lives in BSD. She answered that flavor is definitely the biggest factor for her, and that she wants something that looks and sounds delicious, and especially if it's something that she can imagine enjoying with her friends. Of course, since she's still a student, price is important for her since she's still relying on pocket money and also looking out for something affordable and worth the experience. How she discovers these foods are through platforms like Instagram or TikTok by looking for food reviews, trendy cafes, or street food recommendations. This can help my business a lot because uh, afterwards in the survey, it will be shown that most of the prospective customers are students ranging from 18 to 24, and this helps a lot. And these are the survey questions. I a- I asked this survey on the 24th of October 2024, and it got 31 responders. So I have four categories here: demographic, psychographic, geographic, and behavioral. First of all, for the demographic questions, I asked about their age, gender, employment status, monthly income, and family status. For the psychographic, it is how often do you eat out? What is the most important to you when choosing something to eat? How do you feel your eating habits? And how willing are you to try new food experiences? Finally, the question is how important are sustainability and environmentally friendly practices in your food choices? For the geographic, it is where do you currently live and how often do you purchase food online? For the behavioral side, it is have you ever had a burrito? How do you mostly find about a new food product? What is your budget for eating out? And how often do you use restaurant loyalty programs such as memberships, vouchers, or special promotions? These are the results for the survey. First of all, for the demographic side, for the age, the highest responders are 18 to 24 and the lowest are 25 to 34. This helps me because uh, I can use my marketing more towards the younger side of the audience. For the genders, it is a split for 61% in the female side and 38.7% in the male side. For employment status, most of the responders are students and the lowest are full-time workers. For the monthly income, it is less. The highest responders are making less than 2 million rupiah, and the lowest are 6 million to 8 million rupiah responders. Most of the family statuses are also single rather than taken. This helps. This helps because I can gear my pricing more towards students that are still relying on their pocket money and range my prices from around 30K to 50K. These are for the psychographic side. First, how often do you eat out? Most of the responders eat out once a week at 32.3%, and the lowest is 2 to 3 times a week at 16.1%. This means I can gear my marketing more towards people who eat out rather than order online. What is the most important to you when choosing to eat? The highest responders are the taste of the food rather than the healthiness of the food. This means I can gear my R&D development more towards on the taste of the food without worrying overall on the healthiness of the food itself. But of course, I still want to focus on that. How do you view your eating habits? Most of them answered between balance between health and indulgence. And most of them, 38.7%, are somewhat willing to try more food experiences rather than those that are unwilling. And then for the final question, it is how important are sustainability and environmentally friendly practices in your food choices? 41.5% answered that it is somewhat important rather than the 3.2% who answered not very important. This helps me a lot because I I can focus more on using local ingredients that are more sustainable and environmentally friendly, which can garner a huge audience of people who care more about that in their food choices. And then for the geographical, it is where do you currently live? And most of the responders are living in the Gadang Serpong area rather than the lowest, which is the Depok area. And most of them rarely purchase food online rather than those who occasionally purchase food online. I can gear this more towards my marketing towards people who eat in rather than eat in through Gojek. But since people who order through like Gojek or Grab still make up 25.8% of the responders, I can also add in a few discounts. But because of the survey results, I think it's evident that I should focus more on people who eat in rather than order takeout. And then the final few questions are how do you mostly find out about a new product? And it is through social media. So I should focus my marketing through there and expand afterwards. Since most people already has had a burrito, 64.5%, I don't have to explain the concept of a burrito to most people, so I can gear my marketing towards the flavors of the food itself. What is your budget for eating out? And most people answer 30 to 40K. So that helps me to range my prices around that range. So the students that range from 18 to 24 can more afford more of my products. And the final question is how often do you use restaurant loyalty programs or special promotions? Most of the people answered sometimes. This can help me by uh, this helps me so I can make more loyalty programs or just refine the one that I have now, which is currently making a free burrito for every 8 stamps they get on their membership card. And every stamp is buying 2 burritos. So the conclusion is that most of the potential customers are students aged 18 to 24 living in the Gading Serpong area that often eat out once a week and are somewhat willing to try new foods and care about the sustainability of their food. Most of them also discover new foods through social media. That is all for my presentation today. Thank you for listening.